United Inspire is an initiative of the Archiving Committee, International Archiving Committee, and the purpose is really to archive the experiences of devotees, either by video, audio, word, for future generations who might never be able to travel to Prashanti, who would never have had the opportunity to see Swami in person. And every experience of every devotee is unique. Every devotee's experience is inspiring. Every devotee's experience is loving and is a reflection of the unconditional love of Swami.
Well, as I said, I'm born to parents who believe in Baba. And from a very young age, I've been brought up with his values. I've always gone for darshan to Puttaparthi or Bangalore, Whitefield, whenever he used to visit. I have family in Bangalore. I'm from Chennai, but we used to go to Bangalore every summer. And Swami used to be there every summer in Bangalore. And we used to go to Whitefield to have darshans often. My parents' marriage has also been performed by Swami himself. And we are two sisters. When we were born, we've been named by him too. And every step that we took in life, everything that we took, we always asked Swami and did it. Well, the first one is when I was a college student. I used to ride a two-wheeler back in India. And it so happened that I met with a very bad accident there. And I lost my consciousness on road. And then, of course, I was hospitalized. And when I reached the hospital, well, till date, I don't remember how I met with the accident. This is what I was told. And when I reached the hospital, of course, my family in Bangalore, they went to Swami to ask him, Swami, this is what has happened to this girl. What do you think? He said, she's in the right place. Don't worry. And he sent vibhuti for me. He said, this whole vibhuti is just for her. No one else should consume this. And I reached the hospital. I was unconscious for 3 days. And I had a serious head injury. The doctors were very scared. They told my mom, when this girl gets up, she may either be blind, or she may lose her memory, or she may get mad, or anything can happen to her. We don't know. And if she doesn't open her eyes, we will have to operate on her, shave off all her hair and operate. But with Swami's grace, as soon as the vibhuti arrived, my parents applied that on my forehead and gave me some to eat. The very next day, I opened my eyes and the doctors were shocked. They are like, we've never seen a case like this. Yeah, they checked me, everything. And by his grace, I came out fine. And the doctors were shocked for the next 1 year too. How did a person like this recover? And the next one is regarding my marriage. Like I always told my parents, like we were always used to the fact that whatever we did in life, whether we had to study further or whatever, we always asked Swami. And when it came to marriage, definitely, I told my parents, like, I will accept the boy until and unless Baba says yes for it. And by that time, I think it was in the year January 2006. This alliance, like mine is an arranged marriage, so this alliance came from my husband's side, and they sent a picture. I told my mom, nothing doing. Only when Swami says yes, I will say yes. So we went to Puttaparthi with a picture. And as you know, in Puttaparthi, when you form these lines and you go sit for darshan, that day we got a last line to go in for the darshan. And I was sitting somewhere in the middle of the box where it just my mom was sitting on a chair, she could not sit on the floor. And I was in the middle of the box where there was no possibility of talking to Swami when he passed by giving darshan. So, and my mom gave me the picture of the boy to hold, but I was very scared. I said, Mommy, what if Swami shouts at me? Seeing me holding a picture of the boy, he'll ask me, why have you come to me with a picture of a boy? But mommy said, Swami knows everything. Trust in him. Nothing will happen. And it so happened when Swami enters for darshan, they start a music. As soon as that music started, somehow the lady started moving and there was a path made for me to just slip right in front to the second row. I was sitting somewhere behind and I just moved right in front to the second row. And I was shocked. I went there and I was holding the picture low. My mother was saying, hold it high, hold it high. I'm like, no, Swami will shout in my mind. I will hold it low. And in front of me, there were some ladies who had brought a wedding card to be blessed by Swami. They wanted to give it to Swami. So along with that wedding card, they were South Indians. They bring flowers, kumkum, rice, everything in small bowls. So when Swami takes the card, or he will bless the card with all those flowers and all that. That was a tradition. So Swami, he finished his darshan. He didn't come on this side. He finished his darshan. On his way out, he stopped on this side where I was. And he came up to those ladies. He accepted the card. He blessed it with the flowers and the kumkum and rice and everything. Finally, he took more rice in his hand. He bent a little forward and put it on a picture, blessed the picture that I was holding right down there. And that's where we got our answer. Like, this is the boy.
I want to ask you a question, sister. Who is
Yes.
Swami to you?
Well, Swami is everything. He's my Mata, he's my Pita, he's my Guru, he's my Devam. He is my very life, without whom I don't think I would ever be here. Because as I mentioned earlier, everything we do ask Swami. Even now, unfortunately, he's not there in his physical form, but he's always there with me, I feel. In everything I do, every step I take, he's always there guiding me and holding my hand. Swami always says that he is love. And whenever he starts his speeches, he always says Prema Swarupa. He addresses us as forms of love. So listening to his speeches and growing up with his teachings, I'm still not there 100%, but yes, it has taught me to always spread love wherever I go and to treat everybody the same, be it anybody. As we are seeing, the world is so corrupt and there's so much happening nowadays in the world that even children, I find them very sensitive. So when we inculcate these values in them, I feel they will grow up to know what's the difference between right and wrong, and also to be more confident young people going out in the world and trying to do good rather than trying to just make their way through anything, whatever comes across. As I've seen Swami students, like being there sitting on the darshan, when you see Swami students walk in, they have a certain radiance, a certain confidence in them. So through Bal Vikas, I think we should also try to inculcate those values. The 5 human values are so important. It will really help them to grow up to be good individuals.